Hello, I'm doing my final project on the Tirumala Venkateswara temple. The temple is located in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh in India. It is situated atop the Tirumala hill, a part of the so-called Seven Hills. It is surrounded by forests and wildlife. It is located in Chittoor district, a part of Rayalaseema region in Andhra Pradesh. Rayalaseema is known to be an arid region that often receives drought-like conditions. The Tirumala Venkateswara Swami temple sees a footfall of over 20 million visitors a year. In 2016, over 27.3 million visitors sought entry to a temple located in a city where there are less than 500,000 people. There is no site central to the Hindu religion. However, this site seems very integral to the faith of a huge number of Hindu people. As such, I felt it is a very interesting case to look at. What's more, it is located in the very state that I was born in and that my mother continues to reside in. The site is sacred to the Hindu people. The Hindu religion or culture arose from the Indus Valley Civilization circa 3000 BC. Today, there are approximately 950 million Hindus in the world. Most of them, however, are located in India. The religion remains concentrated and has seen little to no diffusion from its primary hearth of India. It can be characterized as an ethnic religion. The people of this faith have no central teaching or book that they are required to follow. They are free to choose their own path to moksha or liberation, which is the ultimate goal of this religion. A central tenet to this religion is a respect towards nature and recognition that man himself is arisen from nature. You can see this represented in the number of shrines and temples that are constructed on mountains, hilltops, alongside lakes, and on riverbeds. Control over the site lay in the hands of whoever had control over the land. In the colonial period, control of the land switched numerous hands. The TTD was formed in 1933 to oversee the functioning of the temple and to look after its properties. Post-independence, however, control over the temple and its properties was transferred to the government of the state of Madras. Later, the state of Madras was bifurcated and the temple belonged in the new state of Andhra Pradesh. The control was then handed over to the government of the state of Andhra Pradesh. However, disputes arose among governments opposed to the idea of a single state government having full control over a land that was sacred to many people across India. Later, the central government stepped in, with state governments negotiating a deal that saw the TTD resume control over the temple and its properties. The government of Andhra Pradesh, however, had the right to nominate two members to the board of the TTD. Being an ethnic religion, Hinduism and Hindu culture are a big part of the native Indian culture. The government plays a direct role in the upkeep and maintenance of the site. This can be seen in how the government of Andhra Pradesh has two representatives on the board of the TTD. The site has benefited from administrative focus on the area, with construction of new shrines in the recent past being made possible. We have spoken a lot without really discussing what this site is. In Hindu culture, many mountains and hills are often viewed as the abode of a particular god. The Kailash mountain in the Himalayas, for example, is considered the home of Lord Shiva. The Tirumala hill is considered the abode of Lord Venkateswara, a form of Lord Vishnu. Also, Hindus believe that those who engage in construction of temples are rewarded. As a result, you can see numerous shrines and temples, starting with the original Gopura that have been built for Lord Venkateswara. These are these temples have been built under the patronage of various kings throughout the eras. For example, famous kings such as Krishnadeva Raya of the Vijayanagara Empire. The Hindu culture is a multi-syncretic one, meaning it encourages different approaches towards liberation and God. You can see evidence of this at the very site itself. Temples to multiple deities have been erected around the central site. There has been no opposition to this, and it has even been encouraged. Another aspect of the religion is that people are encouraged to move towards liberation by first gaining freedom from the identity of the self. That is a very important reason behind the location of temples on mountaintops. As followers are encouraged to trek across mountains or up hills, they are believed to lose a sense of the ego as they climb the mighty mountain. For all the activities that have taken place, however, the landscape has been severely altered. This can be seen in how the pedestrian pathway has been cut into the mountainside and how winding roads reaching the top have been carved into the side of the hill. Also, there has been increased wildlife interaction with humans. This has resulted in the dwindling of the deer population from 500 to a meager 100. It has been attributed to people engaging in feeding animals with processed food. The cultural landscape has largely benefited. The footfalls witnessed by the Tirupati temple have seen the establishment of a core consumption region within the city of Tirupati. Located in the region of Rayalaseema, a region that is often lacking in facilities and amenities, this has seen the establishment of the region's first international airport in the Garuda terminal at the Tirupati Airport. Further, the, the prospects of tourism in the city of Tirupati have encouraged industrialization and have benefited the region as a whole. The city of Tirupati has now been selected for the National Smart Cities program. It is aspiring to be a smart city as well as support the nearby region of Rayalaseema. Although I characterize myself as a Hindu, I try to be as far away from the religion as possible. Some might even call me an atheist. I was never fond of the wasteful spending that I often witnessed at temples and sacred sites. However, what I have learned is that what I considered wasteful spending has actually given rise to tourism and has helped a town, a small town in fact, turn into a big city. Now that big city has an entire region dependent on it for industries and to sell their produce. A temple, a sacred site, I have learned, can help in the economic well-being of a vast number of people.